Okay, so before we get started with this week, I want to be very honest with y'all because it's the holidays. I know like Mariah Carey has the number one like Christmas song, but I want to admit the only song that comes to mind for me for the holidays.
DMX.
No, even worse.
Wait,
Don't judge me. I'm biracial. I'm a millennial.
Uh-oh.
And this Christmas will be
like Chris Brown's
version? No.
Wait.
But the one that NSYNC, I think they did it on like one of the Disney specials.
Oh.
Not even the...
No, NSYNC or Backstreet Boys did it. And
no,
I hear
NSYNC.
It was NSYNC, right?
Was
but
it?
They do, yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Not even the Chris Brown version.
I just want to say, we are on the Black Effect Network.
And Happy Holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Merry Christmas. Just like the Disney Channel.
Yeah, I love NSYNC.
Oh, my God. Wait, are you telling me you don't know that version?
I have braids.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like,
bro, I'm not gonna lie. There's some shit I be saying sometimes. My friends be looking at me like, "You white woman."
What's your favorite Christmas song?
What is your Christmas song? Like, what song during the holidays do you think of when you think holidays?
I gotta be honest.
You look like a Jingle Bells person.
Not Jingle Bells.
I'm not that Christmassy.
Damn.
What?
I think it's because I grew up Jewish.
Oh, duh.
So what's the Jewish songs?
Hava Nagila.
Excuse
what
me?
is it?
Literally my name. Yeah.
Can you sing it? Wait, I thought they did that when they like carried the chairs.
They
and
do.
shit.
They play that song.
That's like a general
that's a holiday
song?
thing.
Oh, I don't know if it's a holiday song. That's just a Jewish thing I know. Okay.
Oh,
I'm not really good at either.
Wait, weren't you lighting candles?
Yeah.
Did you have a
Like,
dreidel?
what's the?
No. But like, okay, so for context, I have no like Jewish cousins around. Like I just grew up in Florida. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I grew up with the black side of my family. My father was the only person that left Israel. So we would just lighting candles and like literally doing normal stuff. My dad was just like doing it for himself. And we were just like, you know, boop, boop.
Not boop, boop, boop. Not boop, boop.
My mom used to do this thing where she'd put a paper towel on her head like a yarmulke because she thought we all had to cover our heads. And she would get mad at me, cover your head.
Not boop, boop.
No, really, like it's the holidays are
What are your
I'm gonna give gifts though.
What are your plans this year? Christmas, New Year's, like
Now, man,
are there any traditions?
Do people want to know we bulk record? Because I don't know.
Oh, you don't have them planned. You don't
The only thing I may do.
Okay.
Last year in LA, so I spent Christmas with my mother. Probably spend that time with her, and I was thinking my boyfriend's family is so big, but I don't want to leave my mom alone. So I feel like we'll be fine if he's in New York. But my mom and I literally threw a Christmas party for all my like single friends and lonely ass friends last year.
Oh, dope.
And it was nice. WTF Media LA came, and I was like, yo, because LA is such a transplant place.
Yep. New York too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we just got high and played Uno, and we played what's the thing on your head? Heads up.
Heads up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is my first year, and I'm hoping I don't regret it. But I done invited my family to Atlanta.
Whoa.
Mind you, here I go, already feeling like a 54-year-old rich, no kid auntie, right?
You have to get your apartment ready.
Are you ready? Yep, in 10 days. And not only that, my couch is $4,100. So I'm like, should I keep the plastic on it?
Where's it from?
Why?
Rove?
It starts with an A. Bitch, I don't know. Someplace I found on Pinterest. But it's one of those really deep, like, couches that, can fit a whole bunch of people because I'm not going to have space. So I was like, you know what? And my sister has a 3-year-old son. And I'm like, we about to cook as a family. There's about to be food and drinks and all that all over my new house.
What kind of couch is it? Suede, velvet, leather?
It is one that I could take the things off and at least wash, but it's a cream color. It is the color of this.
Oh, you better get some Jada Max.
I ain't gonna hold you. The rug is cream. And I'm just like,
why are you doing this?
Why am I doing this to myself? Because I'm like, okay.
Even if the 3-year-old ain't there, why are you doing this?
I mean, I'm gonna be 6 hours away from Orlando. And
No. Why are you doing cream?
You know why she's
I wasn't saying why are you doing this with your family.
I mean,
why are you doing
I'm going to have like a lounge area with an orange couch. I done already picked that out. So maybe them just got to be enough. I don't know yet, but I was thinking that. And then, so I'm stressed. I'm stressed right now because I'm like, am I really doing this?
Yep.
But This is what's crazy about this is this will be, although I've lived in New York for 13 years, both my sisters and my mom have only all been in my home, my place, once in 13 years.
In New York?
Mm-hmm. And it was an awful Thanksgiving. It didn't end well.
Bro, family just sucks
I know.
Really bad.
It sucks. It really,
you can't let them go because you feel guilty because it's blood, but we don't like them.
Bro, the Kardashians, we used to grow up and watch the Osbournes, and we was like, we should have our own TV show.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know anyone that loves
me neither, and I don't know why I offered this. I don't know why. But I was like, we'll see. This is gonna be my good gesture for the end of the year. I don't know. I'm a little nervous about it. But excited at the same time. But very much like, oh, I like torture. Yeah. And then for New Year's, I am celebrating it in Saint Croix. I have not been to
love calling it Crocs.
I have not been to Saint Croix since I was 14 years old. My dad used to work there. So I'm excited, and I'm going to do Juve. And it's going to be my first time doing Carnival.
She really thinks she mean Juve.
Bitch, Juve,
I
bitch.
thought you were going to say Juvert.
Or Jalbert. It's spelled that way.
That's going to be fun.
But I get the feathers and all those things. Shout out to Ayana.
You picked that up?
Yeah, they sent it to me. Let me show you what I'm finna wear. Y'all,
Lord, let me tell you.
Listen.
We finna see left cheek, right cheek. Do it every
When
day.
I tell you a bitch is about to be Nicole, Nicole, I'm gonna be naked. I'm gonna be shaking that ass. I've been in. I told you I've been in Pilates. I've been in bar.
You honestly
I'm working on
just drink a lot of water. People always talk. I've never done it, but people always talk about how tired they be getting.
Well, and will. Hold on. Let me see these. But yeah, so I'm doing that for the first time. I'm excited about that. Gonna be shooting content, gonna be getting some things. And I think it's dope to start the year off that way. So this is the outfit I'm doing.
Oh my God.
Ain't that fire?
Bitch, you ain't Rihanna.
You bitch.
Oh,
I ain't gonna hold you. I done already asked
shit fire.
No, it's fire as fuck. And it's coral, so
it kind of gives Hawaiian punch.
Excuse me?
I don't know. The
Hold on,
green lip.
Hawaiian punch.
And I ain't even gonna hold you.
Oh, that's really cool.
Thank you. I
like the color.
Maybe for the YouTube, we gonna pop that thing up on the screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to lay in the sun before you wear that. You can't.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, you can't no winter tan and put that on.
Bitch, first off, I'm finna get sun while I'm out there. I am finna go out there with all my veins shown, with my transparent ass, with my winter color, and it's just gonna be what it is.
Let me tell you guys what it's like to be a light-skinned woman. These are biracial problems. So basically,
that sun gonna hit me and turn me into Sebastian, bitch.
No, you basically pack for a Caribbean trip, right? So day 1, day 2, I wear black or something like that, and then day 3, 4, 5, when the tan hit, then I bust out the yellow and the orange and the olive tone.
Listen,
but you can't do that shit on the first day because they're just like, this is a wash. Yeah, it's not it.
Well, if I have to be a white woman and get a spray tan, a bitch will do that. If I have to.
What if you turn orange? Isn't that what spray tans?
Well, hopefully I'll be the only orange person in office by that time.
I really don't know much about spray tans, but I know this one thing. One of my homeboys fucked a bitch that had a spray tan. I guess the day before, he fucked some white girl. We were on vacation. And he was like, nigga, the whole bed looks like piss. Because the sweat and the fucking, it just turned into this yellowy, orangey thing. He's like, I don't know what the fuck. He's like, I don't know if it's blood, shit, whatever it is. I'm like, oh my God, it's our tanner.
Well, luckily, I will be still celibate.
Yeah.
And won't be fucking. I won't get me any cruising dick. Are they cruising? Is that what Saint Croix is?
I thought they were Croxing.
They is not Croxing, bitch.
They Virgin Islands.
They is not Virgin Islands either. What is the Virgin? Oh, Teron gonna bust my ass. What are people from the Virgin Islands called?
It's Saint Thomas,
Saint Croix, Saint Thomas, Saint Lucia. Oh, Saint Vincent.
Saint Kitts and Nevis, is that?
Are we just saying everything with a saint?
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah, go ahead and fuck up geography like I do.
Saint Thomian, Saint Joannian. I'm gonna say that.
No,
Saint Johnian.
Edit.
I'm sorry.
You making it worse. Keep your Central American ass off the map.
No entiendo.
Oh my God.
Virgin.
Okay, y'all, we promise next year we gonna get better with geography. And we gonna be able to do a little better job at what we talk about.
Saint Thomas, Saint John, Saint Croix.
Not Saint.
Wait, but
Okay.
you're talking about the names of the like
No,
what they're
Virgin
called.
Islands, the 3 Virgin
Oh,
Islands.
there's
I'm sorry.
7.
I thought you were talking about like what they're called.
Nigga, not the Saints. We are talking about islands.
Oh.
What was you looking up?
You know what? I don't
Wait.
want to look dumb. We've rebranded. Let's edit this out.
Edit, what did you look up? I need to know what you typed in.
I would love to get to your hypothetical
The
Typed
question.
in version.
The Saints. Okay, you know what? Let's have a little fun. We'd love for y'all to join in on this. Share your shit if you want to. But we have a little hypothetical. We ain't got a name for this segment yet, but we gonna get there. And hypothetical. I did actually want to call this like not WWJD because it's not what Jesus would do, but I wanted to like put some little umph into what someone else besides Jesus
We're
would do.
2 weeks into rebranding, and now we're Jesus freaks.
No. I want to remove the J out of it.
We're not.
Or maybe we just say Jesus. Or is that problematic?
Yeah.
To
Kind
make
of,
it like a
We need to
Jesus?
be hoes and problematic on Patreon only.
Okay, my
Subscribe.
bad. By the way, if you do want to hear our host shit, because Weezy is still being a hoe, I am not. But we have some shit over on the Patreon. If you guys are OG Horror Hive members or new and want to hear the raunchy, the kink shit, all the things, make sure you subscribe to us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/horrible decisions. It's still there.
We love a plug in the middle of the episode. buddy.
Hello, baby.
Oh, sorry. Was that fucking up the vibes? Okay.
No. Okay, here we go. All right. And I do want all of y'all's take on this. So, Weezy, we'll start with you. If you had to relive one specific hour of your life 1,000 times in a row, which hour would you pick and why? Mind you, here are some rules about this loop. It does have to be a fixed period of your life. It cannot be sleeping. You have to be entirely conscious during this time loop. Your body resets.
Wait, 1,000 hours you have to be awake?
No. 1,000 times. So basically 1,000 days in a row, you will live that same hour every day for the same hour.
The Renaissance concert or the last threesome I had?
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
You would do
So-
that threesome for 1,000 hours?
1,000 times?
That's what, 3 years straight? Yeah.
I have such a... So...
Oh, wait. Is that what it is? It's like
yeah,
every
no,
day.
I ain't gonna hold you. And that's...
Every
This
day?
is gonna be real problematic because I hate him now.
Uh-oh.
But there was one specific moment.
Oh.
I know with my ex, it was good though. It was good. It was good.
A
And
good one wouldn't be bad.
I hate to say it, but I would, there was a moment where we played with a lot of toys. It was in my room. The galaxy lights was on. We was on shrooms. It was nice. It's towards the end of the night. It was really late. And so 1 a.m. in the morning, I could do that for 1,000 times in a row. It was good. It was great. And it would still allow me to have sex with everyone else that I may be having sex with while still getting that. So the way these niggas don't be making me come, I at least know I could come 1,000 days in a row.
That's where
I would take that.
Coming, eating, or dancing. Those are actually my favorite things. Fucking, eating, and a good dance party.
I would say the second moment that I would make, and this is a little
we
deeper.
got 2?
Well, no. It's one of the other. I wanted to pick a hoe
You
ass
have
moment,
2 dicks?
and then I wanted to pick like a moment that was like really deep to me. So,
Wasn't that the dick too?
well, the dick was deep. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
It was deep in every hole too. It was great.
all right.
I hate that
Oh,
when I
buddy.
talk about good dick, I turn into a black pastor. I really hate.
Yes, Lord.
That dick was
That
so
dick
good,
was
deep in me, baby.
My
Oh,
God.
Oh, the God. But the other moment would actually be when I was younger. I would every summer go to Inverness, and I spent the summer, or really like 4 to 5 weeks, with my grandma. My grandma recently passed, but every morning she would wake us up. My grandpa would be reading the paper. She would be knitting something, but we would sit at the table for breakfast almost every morning and just talk with each other. We would eat English muffins. She would bake us, do like baked eggs. Like me and my sister, this is before my little sister was even really around. Just the 4 of us. And both grandparents are now gone. But I could relive sitting with them every morning for breakfast.
Hey, that's really sweet, actually.
Yeah, like I feel like being able to have my grandmother back in my life and just talk to her, and her maybe being who she was to me as a child in adulthood, I think would be drastic too.
Oh, okay. So you
It would save me money on therapy. But yeah, if I could relive that moment.
You could time travel to that moment?
Yeah.
But as your adult self now.
And then you would wake up, like you would still live your day, but one moment in your life would be that on loop.
See, that sounds great. I can't.
You know what I mean?
I personally can't think of one.
You can't think of one?
I can't. I don't know about you, Wolf.
Damn, y'all don't be having no type of good coochie.
That's the. But you see,
That's crazy.
Okay, let me say that.
That's
what
sex,
I was gonna say. That was immediately for me not what it was.
Oh God, tell us about the great day in the park.
Tell us about the great smoothie you made.
Closer to that than anything.
Oh, it would be a moment in the park for you?
Or something beautiful I seen, like maybe like the most beautiful. Like
we don't all just care about nuts like that.
Oh God. Oh wow.
Not that
Whoa. Is this what we're doing, guys?
It wouldn't be sex.
Bro, it wasn't gonna be fucking.
No,
not for
really?
me. Yeah. Fucking 1,000 times the same thing. We're men. We get tired of it after the 5th time.
On me right now. I would like you guys, everybody at home, at work, wherever the fuck you're at, you take this moment to make a choice. Are you on the left or the right? And the right side being the coming side. These niggas at the motherfucking park are tripping. If I could relive the best sex,
I ain't gonna lie.
it might be that one time we was fucking with blood.
best.
One moment, Eden probably got a favorite set with his DJing ass. I'd play this set all over again.
First of all, I don't sound like that.
Yeah, that was weird. But
sorry.
What do you want to play?
Is that what
I ain't gonna hold you. I was gonna try to do
I'm just going back to the fucking Trump rally back at MSG.
God damn it.
Damn.
Okay, no, for real.
No, do you guys not
I don't
have
know.
a moment you would
but
relive?
but in just piggybacking of that, now I'm kind of thinking maybe like a sentimental moment with my mom or something like that.
I don't want to make
I would go, no, that's cool.
Okay.
But yeah, like I feel like that would probably be it. But that's I can't put my mind into thinking like, what's a nut that I loved busting that I would do it 1,000 times?
Wait, I'm about to cry. I don't want to talk about sex in your mom.
Oh, it's okay. She knows
How you went straight from your mom to let me think about a nut I would really want.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, which one?
Oh my God!
My mom could wait. It's
That was
fine.
great.
Damn.
Wolf?
Man, it's tough, man. Honestly, have had so many beautiful moments in my life. It's hard to pinpoint one. So I'm gonna just say off the top of my mind, like I really love being in the Bay Area. It feels like God showed out and stroked that shit with the pen himself. You know what I mean? Pause. You know what I mean?
Not
it probably
strokes.
just
You say God was stroking?
It's a beautiful part
Stroking
of the
what
earth.
pen?
Listen, the paintbrush. You know what I mean?
The paintbrush.
It would probably just be like reliving, just like being on a mountain, looking down at the clouds while the sun rays just. I hate to get poetic, but that's how ill it is.
Sounds
so
bad nice.
It's just amazing. You know, probably that on loop. Never get tired of that.
I'm not mad at that.
You know what's interesting? I feel like there has to be categories because like moments with people, like for sure. Like mine, you're thinking about your mom, mine would be with my grandmother. Like I'm sure everybody has those
But if you
moments.
could only choose one between the two.
I mean, what's crazy is we still talked about moments with people. We talked about, you said a threesome, and I just said this one moment where we
No. If you could only choose one of those two, which one is it? And remember, you get to see a counter at the same time. So you've seen how many times you're done.
I love my grandma. The last time I was with her, we were eating and talking shit about Obey. Because I just broke up with him.
Mm-hmm.
That was the last moment I had with her before she died. But I can't talk shit about that nigga 1,000 times in a row. And to be honest, when you're like really like spiritually connected to someone that's left the earth on some real shit, like I don't really feel, I don't know how you feel, Ed, and I know it's probably getting super deep, but like once you can get over that hump and just kind of like connecting yourself with them, like I'll be talking to her. Like,
I just want you to tell me if you're going to choose grandma or the nut.
I'm not choosing grandma. I talked to her now. That's what I was trying to get out. In a very nice way.
Nuts over living moments with people who are gone is crazy.
I talked to her now.
But I think
She
it
was
makes
I'm not
sense.
gonna lie, we're a little sex crazy.
No, I think
we
it
like,
makes
yeah,
sense.
we want, mind you.
We might need to go back to
hold on,
WD.
Mind you,
Damn.
this is only 1 hour every day for 1,000 days. We are still gonna be able to get nuts from our current. We still got our lives happening.
But it feels you lived the moment and it was a good moment. And sometimes reliving it 1,000 times kind of almost takes out the value.
I ain't gonna hold you. If I could relive fucking that nigga every day for 1,000 days and only sex, I might be able to be lesbian. I might be
Oh, you
able
think
to
you'd be tired of dick?
I think
But that's what I'm trying to say.
I might just be like, ooh, I got so
I ain't
much
gonna turn
dick.
gay, but
I could have maybe this relationship with, I don't know, because I really think that's what keeps me straight is I really like dick with a pulse. And I
dick with a pulse. How poetic was
I'm gonna say
that?
this though. The thing about
Is that
lesbian
not poetic?
relationships for anyone that like is struggling with a man, which
Bro,
is anyone I know dating
niggas.
men.
I hate them.
You know what's crazy?
I'm mad I want to post to my dick.
Being
man.
with my man and also having camaraderie with women about hating men. Like we went out the other night, right? He's going to get me a drink. I'm at LeBain talking to this girl at this dance party. And she talking about her nigga ain't shit. And I'm not trying to make him feel terrible at all. But I can't not agree with her because they're not. I'm like, no, they're terrible. Thank you, baby. They're fucking terrible.
It is what it is.
They should die. Anyway, no, I love you so much. But like literally, I really think on my wedding day, I'm gonna be like, real ass bitch. You know, I don't know what it is.
Deadass.
But it's the connection to you can be happy with a man and still have this deep understanding of how much pain like men
that they
have.
cause.
Yeah.
Right. And even my gay friend, like I don't know anyone that dates people with penises that don't struggle with this shit.
No, me neither. Oh, it's all me and my best friend talk about this all the time. Like, damn, we be choosing this shit. This shit is miserable. Every it's just like, damn, there's a lot going on.
And they come back every time.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
Every time.
Dead ass. It is crazy because like the parts of me that enjoy men is literally
Your
like,
vaginas?
no, bitch. Seeing a little sprout, like seeing it bust. That shit is fucking
Sprout is
the little
amazing.
sprout of like the waterfall of the
Oh, you were talking about the
Semen?
nut.
the nut. Like I'm thinking of like the little sprinklers, like the action of their orgasm or they nutting or whatever that happens to them. That is beautiful, and I'm so mad that it's attached to such fuck shit. But it's
I'm literally just thinking, I would like
What?
to just do a playback of Mandy just said, because I'm going to tell you what I just heard.
what?
The action of the nut and that shit just be coming out. That shit beautiful.
Yeah,
What
she said
the
it like a
fuck
poem.
kind of ghetto motherfucking
Don't do
romance?
that. Don't do that.
She
Them
said
motherfucking sprout out like a seed, bitch.
Yeah.
What the
Bitch, see what happens? I'm getting ready to be in the South, bitch.
For real.
Listen,
Oh,
it's
no.
about to be some shit. Okay,
I feel like I'm gonna.
Sprouted.
I feel like I'm gonna get down there for an episode. I'm gonna do a same day moment, right? So we're gonna knock some episodes out. By the time I get on the plane, I'll be like, "What the fuck y'all niggas talking about?"
what the fuck, goddamn?
Because when I leave Florida, it's really bad. Like people think code switching is a thing. I found out what I do is accent matching.
You do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
That's
found
exactly
this.
what it
I
is.
feel so bad. I found this out from an episode of Sex Cells, season 1, where I got my pussy waxed, and the waxer was this Indian lady, and everybody.
Nah, bro.
What?
Okay,
Don't watch it. It's on Prime, but watch it.
you know what's crazy though? I feel like you get away with it and it's comedy, but if I do it, it's insulting.
Depends.
No.
do that.
I'm not like
Wow.
making fun of the accent. I just, for
That's what
example,
I'm saying.
Oh no, we know.
my
we know
cleaning
you got
lady.
it.
I'm not saying she speaks Spanish, but if she,
But how does she sound?
okay.
Go for it. Yeah, go.
Sometimes when she's in
Call
the
me
house,
trash.
she doesn't speak English all the way.
So how you talk to her?
So if I don't know the word in Spanish, I add Y's on the end of it. Cleaning? Okay. Liking, like it is. I don't know why I start doing that, but I feel like we get it.
You know what's crazy? Adding a Y is not Spanish. It's
not.
That's not how that works. You saying it with a Y still sounds like English to them, bitch.
But then even when I'm speaking in English,
Like you added a Y, you think she
I normally have Fabuloso, right? When she's doing the floors.
Fabulous.
Y'all have
No.
Fabuloso.
That wasn't like
Y'all have Fabuloso?
Fabuloso is
What do you have?
That
That's what I have.
that is
I
Spanish.
So anyway, I ran out, right?
No, don't do that.
She
Fabuloso.
basically is like, okay, whatever would you want me to use? So I said, okay, I don't know, bleachy. And
Bleachy?
and making the bleachy. I don't like, I was so like, fuck. I don't know what to say because I know what she's saying to me, but I don't know what to say back to her.
Can I just say bleach?
The bleach.
No, just bleach.
De bleach. You think
Damn
that
it.
helps?
That's how it comes out.
De bleach.
But I don't know why I'm doing it. I feel like I can't just say to her, oh, I think you should use bleach instead. I feel like I'd say, make it use bleach.
I'm not gonna lie. It's way better than me saying gracias in France. I only know Spanish, so I was like, thank you, Poppy.
Do you know
All
what that
that-
is? That's
What?
because when you're out of the country, like, your natural response is the
Is
places that you speak language outside of it the most.
And bitch, the only other language in America that I be using is Spanish.
Espanol.
Bitch, I was in the Bronx for 8
Oh,
years.
I love exercising Spanish with Uber Eats. That is,
what do you
Go
mean?
on.
oh, just all the time. I'm just very grateful. Like, what is diga bon diga? What is it? Dias bon diga? What is
What-
it? Have a
what-
good day?
That does not have a good day.
Como tiene un buen día?
Buen dia. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I was thinking of something with God.
Bodega? Oh.
What is it?
Oh, que Dios te bendiga?
Because Brianna be saying it. So I like it.
What did you
I
say?
said,
What?
buen dia, gracias. ¿Quieres agua before they leave? I give them water bottles sometimes.
Oh, that's nice.
Or I leave it by the door.
That's
I'm
really
sure they
nice.
would want to tip instead.
Of course I tip.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
I'm a good tipper.
Okay.
That's one thing I will say. Not to say I'm a great person, but when I started making money,
God bless you.
that's when it really showed its ass.
Mhm.
I let my friends borrow money,
Yep.
and then I started tipping
In
real
the
good.
tips.
That's cool.
In the tips. I ain't mad at that.
I feel like because I never worked in the service industry, but just felt so adjacent to it. Like I can't not. Maybe because I love the strippers. I feel like everybody is they providing service. I don't know. I be just wanting to shower people with cash when they're great. Especially a good Uber driver. If they give me a sob story, done.
Wait, what's a good Uber driver to you?
Please tell me that. What's a good Uber driver? Because
Honestly, a good Uber driver to me is just the car smells good.
bitch, I was about to say,
not
don't
gonna
let me
lie.
get in that thing and I gotta roll the
I'm
window
not gonna
down.
lie.
I actually don't know the
Because
answer to
your
this
ass
question.
stank. A good Uber driver don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Don't hold on. Another good Uber driver don't motherfucking press his brake to where I'm in the back seat going like I'm
Right.
sucking
Harsh
dick.
braking. That's actually when I get Teslas now. I don't take them.
Bro,
I be feeling like I'm on a
Bro,
Really?
I ain't gonna hold you. I will motherfucking rate you a 3 if I feel like you don't know how to brake. Nigga, brake earlier. What you doing?
If I get an Uber Black and then you start talking to me, I'm gonna be tight.
Oh, if I get an Uber Black and you don't open my door. Because nigga, Uber Black.
Open your door?
Nigga, and you need to be wearing a suit.
I know that.
And they supposed to be having a suit too.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just a nicer car and you shut the fuck up and
No.
put the air conditioning
They supposed to have a suit. You supposed to be getting some water. And them niggas supposed to open the door for you.
I didn't know that.
Uber Black is like the Suburbans and like
Yeah.
you paying fucking premium.
Hold on. Okay, a good Uber driver is always the one from the airport. Especially in New York, when you get a good one, that means they used to drive yellow cab and they don't know mo. You get in the car, you got the fucking bags in your hand, you got the rushed energy. How many minutes do you think it's gonna take? Get it, come on. They zoom in, they be, I got it, we're gonna make it. They be riding on the side. I'd be like, oh yeah, give me that $50, nigga. You getting 50.
You
Giving I get it. Giving a $50 tip and you get me to my flight on
I
time.
don't get it.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you
And
what
you
else.
get to my flight on time.
You know
and
what's
running
crazy?
late,
You
or
know what's
don't run
crazy?
late?
You know what's crazy? Leave your house earlier.
She be running
What do you
Latino
mean?
time when it comes to planes.
What do you
bro.
mean? Now you got to rush, and now you got anxiety, and now you might miss your flight. I don't live
That's
my
the
life
name
on
of
the
the
edge.
game.
I don't live
Nah,
my life
fuck
like
that.
that.
You ain't never got to the
crazy.
airport when you know you got 2 minutes to spare and you be like, yeah.
Nah, I'm
You got me
good.
fucked up.
I hate that.
You got me fucked up, bitch. I go to
I be in TSA about to shake. Nina be sitting here like me.
Hey, I leave the house early enough to be like, I'll answer my emails at the airport. Let me get a
See?
little
Word.
charcuterie
I like
board.
that.
No, because
Let me get a little
pre-check?
bagel.
You got clear?
Bitch, clear pre-check.
pre-check
TSA.
and
Do you know who
clear.
the
I don't know.
Do
You be
I have
surprised.
pre-check?
You know who
and
the
clear?
know.
Do you know who the fuck you talking to?
I don't want to toot my fucking horn, but beep, beep, nigga. I have it.
I have both too. But
Toot.
sometimes they'll be helping.
Oh, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm going to the lounge every time. So
Yeah, that shit was
I
mad nice
get-
when I was with her.
I
my
get.
God.
Oh
Hold on.
yeah, we went to. Yeah, cause nigga, we almost got stuck. We was about to sleep
Yeah.
at the lounge.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
Um.
The new ones too. At JFK and LA, they got fucking the shower, everything. They give you the
Shower.
hand
Oh yeah, they
massage.
give you facials. I don't know if
yeah,
we
the
gonna
Delta
get
One now?
upgraded to Delta One yet, but hopefully when
Bruh.
we go to LA, we get the experience
Let
of
me
the
tell you
Delta
something.
One.
They got private security. Nigga,
Oh,
LAX.
yes. They take you on a little go kart to the gate.
You get in the
No, like I'm
go-kart.
rich. I honestly am.
Nigga,
Every
they-
time I get upgraded, and you know what's crazy? I had this conversation with my boy Andre, who flies all the time. I'm like, is it just me? And I wonder if this happens to you. Every time you fly Delta One LAX to New York, you see someone famous.
Oh, always.
I
la-
saw the
the
white bitch from Twilight, Taraji,
The last-
Spike Lee,
The last flight I
Anderson
had,
Cooper,
and
John
he was
Lemon.
fine. Michael Ealy.
You saw Michael Ealy?
Girl, fine as fuck. He was like this and that, like diagonal.
Wow.
But
But
if
I've been on like 3 flights with Jesus saying.
I'm actually mad because like when they in front of you, them niggas don't look back. Like bitch, if I was in front of him, I would have looked back.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now. Bitch, when I saw Taraji, I think did I bring this up on Horrible? How like I didn't know it was her to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did.
Oh, bitch, when that mask came off, I was just trying to find ways to bend over to keep my
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. When we were on the way to Cannes for Cannes Lions, we was on the flight with Tyler, and I didn't know, and she was just walking back and forth from the thing,
Damn,
and Crystal was like, "I think that's Tyler," and I was like, "Bitch, all the bitches wear these little fur boots now." I was like,
wait,
because she had a mask on. And I was like, bitch, because she dressed,
I'm a piano.
I said she dressed like Tyler, but bitch, all the bitches wear that shit now.
I'm trying to think
And bitch,
who
when we got out, it was, for sure enough, it was motherfucking Tyler.
I had
on
a
our
really
flight.
dumb moment on a Delta One flight. He was on the window and I was in the middle pods, the 2 aisle ones, going to the bathroom to pee, and this dude helped me out. and held Nina. He's like, you want me to take the dog while you go to the bathroom? I'm like, yeah. So I'm like, turning around.
You just gave a stranger your dog?
I mean, bro, we were on a 6.5 hour flight. He's like, I'll hold the dog. Like, people just love me. They always do that on flights with Nina. Let me hold her. Come out. I'm like, haven't we met before? Didn't we work together? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no, I don't work there. And he kind of was acting funny. And I realized he thought I was lying. And then I knew he was famous, but I was a little high. So I'm just trying to see other Black people on the flight to confirm who 1A is. And then someone said, Mr. Dupri. And I was like, fuck.
Oh.
If he would have stood up, I would have known from the short height.
Who Mr. Dupri?
A short person with the last name Dupri.
Think about it.
Oh, Janet Jackson ex.
Is that how you? That's how you resonate him as?
Listen, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm finna go ahead and make Atlanta mad now. Huh? Jermaine.
Oh, okay.
Bitch, don't do that.
But that's what you call him?
I mean, that is one of the biggest highlights of his career, I believe.
Yikes.
Are you serious right now?
I'm just playing.
Don't do this Meek Mill moment again.
Listen, all I know.
Damaris would agree with you so fast too.
All I know is,
Hold on, wait.
we like to associate a lot of women's careers with.
No, I'm gonna say this, Mandy. Actually,
that was a big moment in his career to be linked to
okay,
Janet
you know
Jackson.
what I'm thinking? I'm thinking accolades versus big moment in your career.
Bitch, being with Janet Jackson is big.
That motherfucker got bangers, production hits. He's famous on his own. But dating Janet is
made
a
him
big
global.
moment.
I think Janet is who made him global.
Top 3 moment?
No.
The same way Ciara told Future, I got you sitting front row in Paris.
Yeah, but that's different.
I think that, I guarantee you that
Future.
in the moment.
I thought you meant Russell.
No. Ciara said, Ciara introduced Future to some shit. What I'm saying is, with Jermaine Dupri, I do think he was able to enter other rooms when he got with Janet Jackson.
Okay.
I think Janet Jackson made him more global. Like, that was a big thing.
Yeah.
Because, yes, he ran Atlanta, but on a global scale, that was huge. Like, let's be very clear. There's still people that call Jay-Z Beyonce husband.
I do that for fun.
I mean, I'm sure.
Like, it's not. I'm going to be honest. Russell, yes. The Jermaine Dupri one, but
no,
Future, no. I don't believe Ciara had that much power.
No, absolutely not.
No?
Nah. Future.
I mean,
Future,
we got some good music.
And rappers.
You don't remember
rappers
the
on the runway.
You know what? To her point, I
at
guess
the time
social
that they
media wise,
at the
that
time,
was a big time.
At the time that they were dating.
But was Ciara that famous at the time that they were
Ciara
dating?
has been her for 2 decades.
Was Ciara that girl or
Yes.
was Future that? I don't know.
I think for Fashion
that
Week.
relationship.
I don't want to demean Ciara at all. But what did Rihanna say about her?
Don't do that. Don't do that. That was way back when. We're not going to bring up the Rihanna tweet.
Because
about,
Future.
I know. Tell
I'm
me
also on
what are the
I'm
shows
also
you sell out?
on a conversation of literally telling someone, basically, we were at a dinner and people were talking about their favorite rappers. And I was like, do you want my obvious, iconic, these are the best rappers to me, best album, whatever, because for me it's Outkast. But, which is a weird one to pick, right?
It's not.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to talk about someone that I would choose to click on every day, today, probably one of my favorite rappers is Future. Just bangers all the time. That's the nigga. I don't know if anyone's been to a Future concert.
That's why I don't like him. I think he's awful.
Could you do 1,000 hours of Future?
Future is awful live. You think you can't understand that nigga on the record?
Ooh.
Live, you can't understand.
Live. I don't. Yeah.
That nigga, you can't understand for
Future
shit
live.
live.
Is not that
Bro.
I went to the Purple
Rain.
Purple Rain tour. And it was Ty Dolla $ign, him and someone else, and I saw it in Houston. I was like, bitch, what the fuck is this nigga saying? I was like this.
But
like,
mumble rap is also art.
Yeah, these nuts.
No.
Mumble rap is because while comprehension skills have been lost amongst us, y'all can't y'all don't want to comprehend what these niggas saying. Which is why the mumble rap makes sense to you.
I saw Drake and Future in concert.
That was amazing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got the digital dead.
The Summer 16 tour.
Bitch, good look.
That shit was
Dog,
dope.
that was that shit. Remember when Alex went to jail? We were supposed to go to...
Oh my God. Here we go.
What?
First off, you love to bring up the trauma in everyone's life. You done brought up Eden getting punched, Alex going to jail.
Whoa.
Okay, no. Oh, wait, sorry, you didn't get punched. My bad. You was
Well,
the one
that's
that
not
threw
the
it.
point either.
Give me one. Do me.
You went to jail.
You have braces.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you petty.
Zing.
Oh, you petty. She said, guards, guards.
Seize him.
You know what the dentist said to me last week?
What?
I came in there and I was like, I'm so ready to get these off. She's like, I know, sweetie. She's like, can I see your smile? And I took my fingers. I was like this. She's like, let's see. And she goes,
She said, bitch, we got to add 3 more months to this.
she goes, the bite is closing. I said, no, it's not, Miss Susan. She goes, I know it's not.
Oh,
Not yet. It's not closing yet, but it will.
It
and
will.
it's going to close beautifully. Bruh.
How much time do you have right now, technically?
18 months, so now 15 months.
Okay, that's not that bad.
By the way, everybody in this office, they clearly Googled me because they all get very excited when I come in. They paying for braces up front, like as a young woman, I'm sure they were like, how does she afford this? Like, what does this girl do?
Oh, I thought it's because you went in there talking about, can you just make sure I can suck dick still? Because, bitch, when you and I went to the doctor, you let it be known, we're whores, so we're getting tested because she had a condom in her pussy.
Oh, no, I definitely
You
said that.
cheered.
But
That's
I
why
saw
we
their
went-
face when I put that motherfucking money up. And mind you, it's on the Upper East Side. And they kind of were like, oh, you could do a payment plan with this. Da, da, da. And I'm like, is it there a discount if I pay in full? And she's like, it's only 5%. I was like, yeah, run it. And I saw how they kind of looked at me. And then after that, suddenly they've been like, what kind of field are you in? Oh, do you enjoy television? Oh,
Kind of feel.
one little girl asked me if I listen to podcasts. And I'm like, bitch, you know what the fuck I do.
You know what's crazy? You know what that remind me of? When we had our live show in LA and we had back-to-back nights. And the first
girl,
night,
that's the
the
one.
first night they gave us tap water.
Oh,
And just
that's
we had to
damn
ask for water. The next day we came in, baby, we had Fiji everywhere. They was
Yeah.
like, what do you need? What do you need, Weezy and Mandy? Anything? Can
Yeah,
we
that's
help with
whack,
it?
but-
You
No,
black
dead
bitches
ass.
killed that.
No, you don't even know. The first day, they treated us like peasants. Okay?
Was it?
It was what?
No, it was an improv. or
It was
something.
Hollywood Improv. And we sold out. Mind you, they didn't fuck with us at all. We had 2 4 p.m. shows. They wouldn't give us a 7 p.m.
A
show.
4 p.m. show is on a Sunday.
Hold on. A Saturday and a Sunday. The Sunday being Mother's Day.
They found out,
And did.
and all the moms were there.
I will
Andy-
tell you this was really enlightening about touring and like validating. There's so many like hard days on the road. Like,
Yeah.
listen, Mandy and I, we're gonna make the 2 hours in the studio work, but then we be together every day. It'd be a bag heavy. Bitches be tired. It's annoying. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta wait for Vinny to get his dick checked during
Oh.
the fucking TSA.
Let's bring that back.
No.
Yeah.
Bro.
Vinny's
don't
got
let
a
us-
big dick and they check it.
Vinny,
Oh, yeah,
every
Vinny.
time we
Let's go.
literally come through. And mind you, it's crazy because we gotta get him TSA pre-check because he ain't got it. So
Wait, he
got
does.
TSA pre-check? Does he?
He didn't have clear.
He didn't have clear.
Make him have
All I
fun.
know is me and
You
Weezy
can
be
get it
leaving
through
him,
clear.
and we'll be like, "Well, wait."
Yeah.
But then he gets pulled to the side to get his dick checked every single time.
I would take those checks every single time.
But you know what he said it started from? Do you remember when he did
the thing
the
on our show.
Botox where he put his own blood
He made his dick bigger,
with his
Oh.
own blood?
and so now it goes
Interesting.
it goes off-
Plasma. Sorry.
It goes off in the machine like, "Ooh, I think you carrying a weapon, sir."
Yeah.
I mean, he is.
Oh,
Don't-
what I was gonna say is the
I gotta bring my mans
validation.
up.
Obviously, like seeing the fans makes it so exciting, but I'm expecting them to be happy to see us. I'm ready to receive happy energy from them. We walk in a venue, people are kind of like, da-da-da, whatever. At the end of the night, they're like, wow.
Mhm.
That
We do
feels
that.
really good because I think you don't know anything about podcasts. You're white people. You're looking at these 2 girls come in. You're like, what the fuck? And to be honest, sometimes 3 p.m., 4 p.m., Mandy and I are just already over it. We're like, oh, do this, whatever that. One's getting their makeup done. You're not seeing the energy at all.
Yeah, until you guys.
So like that does make me feel really good. But I could only compare it to, what was I going to say? Just having a real, true first impression. That's what it feels like for me.
Yeah.
Someone telling me to my face, oh my God, like, yes, you're it. And we felt that the first time that we did one of the first Horrible Decisions episodes.
Mhm.
Then he was like, y'all never podcasted before?
And then,
I'm
yeah.
just giving us our flowers. Join us on Patreon.
You know, I do want to get into the next segment.
Hey.
We gonna react to some shit that you probably done seen on the internet, circulating your timeline. So Wolf, if you could play this clip real quick, and let's see what the fuck we got to talk about.
Accounting? Finance?
Yes, I'm a professional.
What's
accountant.
your approximate salary?
You want to know how much I make?
Approximate.
Oh wow.
Just
I
an
mean,
approximate. I
more
know
like
it's the internet, so you don't have to say the specifics, but like a
Yeah.
range. Just a range.
I mean, you can probably go and Google on Glassdoor. I'm not going to reveal my finances in a public setting in this manner. It's a private matter. I'm not gonna do that.
No, that busted ass throwing shit. Asking how much a nigga make.
So you're asking me, so if it was above the number you wanted, you would have kept it. If it was below the number you wanted, you would have popped it.
If you had answered, there would have been a possibility for both, but because you refused to answer,
You wanna know how much I
bitch.
made.
your balloon popped.
Damn.
So because so it's a money thing. That's okay. You should have popped it earlier. You should have popped it earlier. Yeah, I prefer people who don't look at money as a criteria to get to know somebody.
He got
Who
burned.
do. That's why she popped.
I feel it in my pussy.
Because he said criteria.
Well, I
No.
wanted to talk about
It's the
that.
calmness. There's an assurance that 3 types of men have.
Okay.
Men with big dicks, men that have height, that are tall, and men that have money. There is this security. There is this. I'm not saying no one else can have that confidence, but if you have one of those 3 things, don't have all 3, bitch. But if you have one of those three things, you generally kind of move with a more like
Ooh.
chest out. There's something about that confidence.
One got to be removed.
What?
And y'all gon' be like, bitch, who just said that? Did Mandy say that? And this is probably because I've been in more settings where maybe people are a little bit more average height, or like I'm considering allowing 6'1". But sometimes, shut up. But some of the niggas that be like 6'5" plus, if they don't hoop, be looking goofy as hell in some of these rooms.
Like lanky?
Bruh, they clothes look awkward. They look like they just tall as fuck for no goddamn
You can't
reason.
even be tall as fuck no more.
No, you
That's
can be tall as fuck,
crazy.
but when you tall as fuck for no reason, to where you ain't even playing ball, where maybe you played like
Wow, God forbid a fucking broken ankle.
I-
like the nigga
I mean,
can't
God forbid, right? Damn, God forbid, and now you done lost all your swag because you is a stock boy with being 6'7".
See, now it's because he's a stock boy.
No. I'm just-
See?
Okay, maybe
It's
not.
because he don't have a big dick
Okay,
to match. I'm
no.
telling you.
He could be a.
You
FedEx
ever
driver,
met a short nigga with mad confidence? Thick.
No, I don't know.
That motherfucker got a cock on them. Okay.
No.
He meant
Or
weight.
maybe just a Napoleon complex.
Bro, me and Akeem and another friend just recently talked about the biggest dicks we'd ever seen. All with men under 5'10". Don't know why.
Oh,
God is fair.
I wouldn't know. I don't see many
Swag.
dicks with under 5'10".
Try to do an inventory on.
No, I've seen very big dicks attached to very big,
Tall men.
very tall men.
Wait, can I just... So 6'1's not enough?
No, 6'1" is great. But
Oh.
that's what I'm saying. That's tall enough for me now, to where now when I see like just tall guys out in a public setting, they be looking doofy. Niggas be looking real doofy. They don't even be looking swagged out, cool. Not
They
even
don't
a
be
tr-
looking swagged
Bro,
out.
they be looking doofy as hell. I be like, this whole tall ass, lanky ass nigga, they be looking doofy. And then I've been noticing too, definitely when they're not athletic, y'all look at tall guys when they out. Bro, they be not need. Niggas be standing like this. They be real goofy looking. They pants be fitting goofy. They knees be like this. I be like, just goofy standing ass niggas.
6'5 no more. That's
Wait,
crazy.
Dave and Wolf are laughing because y'all be seeing them tall, awkward
Well,
standing ass
I do know some
niggas.
lanky motherfuckers, but like...
Okay, my bad. Well, this topic wasn't about that. I want to get
anyway,
back.
I think
wanna-
it's funny.
I want to get back to
His
the topic.
demeanor, his outfit, that little.
So I did want to ask then, Weezy, how soon do you think you should ask about how much money someone brings in when you're newly dating them?
I'm not asking how much you make.
That's not a question. That's not a conversation at all. So when
I'm
does
going to
that?
ask about your goals,
Okay.
your job.
When
what
does
you're
that become?
pursuing.
Does that ever become a conversation?
How much you make? Like, you've got to be my. Like, what? I'm
Okay.
not telling you how much I make. What the fuck?
Valid. Okay.
Honestly, I don't like telling my friends what I make because I've given an.
Then what about, do you ask what they do for a living? Is that also a same way to ask how much they make?
I think asking what someone does for a living tells you a lot about their day to day.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I like knowing that, and I also like seeing success in people. But that's also very relative, right? Like,
it is.
you can meet a content creator, you can meet an artist, you can meet a fucking writer. Like, there's a lot of shit. How fulfilled are they? How great are they at it? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're a guy that is an artist, but you can't pay your bills from it, that's not going to make me excited.
I agree. I don't think I ask how much money, but I am someone who is very observant early on in dating. So I do look at the places we may go out to eat,
Right.
how we date, the things you order, like how comfortable you are with what the bill may be or the type of drink you order.
That
or,
also,
like, I pay attention to that.
I will say this to you. I don't think this, for what you're saying though, 90% of the time, you're right. I've definitely dated a guy that spent way too much money trying to impress me.
Oh, for sure. That happens.
Or maybe not even being frugal enough. Like I dated a nigga that was taking me to nice places and had a roommate. And I know it's New York, but that kind of surprised me.
So,
because I'm like, damn, you be taking me to Lure and it's like $350.
I talk about this on a Patreon episode, so y'all can check it out. There was a guy who recently double back. And
come on, double back.
We went on a date and we talked about all the things. He was the guy that I talked about that thought I wanted to fuck him because of the eye contact and how sexual I was. So anyways, the third time we were supposed to go on a date, he had just moved into a new apartment and was honest to let me know, hey, I just spent a lot of money moving. And so I don't really have it right now for us to go out and spend it on a date. And literally I was like, okay, well, you can come over. This was also when I was drinking and he's not a drinker. So I was like, okay, well, then you can just come over to my house and we can chat. I got a rooftop. I got a movie theater that we can just come to my house. We ended up having a talk. He took that as I was trying to fuck. And I had to actually let him know. I said, what's crazy is that was me being considerate of the fact that you had just moved. Yeah. I know that when we go out, the majority of the bill is me ordering drinks. So come to my house. I can make my own drinks and it's free for you. And I was like, damn, me just inviting you out, actually being considerate of how much money you had just spent and inviting you over my home, you immediately thought I was trying to fucking molest you or goddamn fuck you. And I was like, I was actually just being considerate and I was that interested in you that I didn't feel like, okay, we don't need to go out. I just wanted to spend time with you. And so we had to talk about that in hindsight because it's just like...
Who is this?
The musician.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why does he think you want him so bad?
Bruh.
Did he listen to an episode where you talked about how fine he was?
I mean, I told him he was fine.
Oh, okay.
But still, I could tell you fine and I don't want to motherfucking...
Like, I'm gonna be honest. Right. Sometimes there's moments where... Ooh, this sounds mean.
Ooh, go ahead. Go ahead and be mean.
You got an edit button?
Just because I may show excitement towards you
does not mean I want to suck your dick from the back.
Yeah.
I mean, I will.
I love to... Damn. It's kind of like when I give random women compliments and they don't give me the same energy back in their thank you. This is fucked up. But like, if I see a woman, I'm like, girl, you look so great. And they be like, thank you. Hold on, bitch, it ain't that good. What the fuck? Like, I don't know. Sometimes I just need someone to understand that like it can sit here.
Yeah.
This doesn't have to be... Men in particular, though.
I mean, maybe they're not used to receiving that. And I do know that in his realm, even the way he now, like, he doesn't want to be viewed as a sex symbol. He doesn't want his looks to overshadow, which, I mean, it's the same thing Method Man has been saying recently. Like, he kind of hates that attention. It's the same. I mean, shit.
Method Man said that?
Yeah, like, he hates that. It makes him uncomfortable.
I'm looking so good.
I know, no shit, bitch. Look at us. We ain't.
So sorry. I feel like a nigga.
Of course we want to.
Well, why you took your shirt off then?
I was going to actually mention, just to give you a gauge on when I got a specific number and talked about money. I think almost a year in.
So here's my other
And we
side.
sat down together, though. We were talking about purchasing like a home or how much we have coming in, what our bills look like. That took a year for that number.
So then here's my other question, because we've talked about this on Patreon in the past, and because this is taking place right before the holidays. Does the amount of money your partner make hold a bearing on the price of gift that he gives you during a certain time? So if you know your nigga got a lot of money, are you expecting a gift of a certain quality?
Kind of.
Ooh.
I'm going to just be honest.
Okay.
A lot of money? What's a lot of money to you?
I mean, no, just like...
I mean, if you got the million...
If you dating a nigga who's
got the millions,
like a millionaire?
A millionaire or 100,000-aire. Like, to me...
No.
Let's go with millionaire.
Let's live in this economy, buddy.
Most people aren't dating millionaires. So if you date...
Yeah, that's it. Then I'm going to expect a gift. But if I'm dating someone that makes $175, $250...
What's the price range? What's the type of gift you're expecting?
I'm not going to be that... Like, bro, I live in New York City, bro. I know that damn near still might be paycheck to paycheck.
Okay.
Like, I'm not even trying to drag it. Like, or make someone feel inferior to the amount of money that I'm bringing up right now. But like, a lot of money is so subjective these days.
Right, it is.
So, disposable income, like if I see that... Or maybe here's this. What things do you have for yourself? If you're a nigga that wears a fucking super expensive watch, if you're wearing designer label shit, if you got a lit crib, If you got a nice car, I probably would expect
Bitch, I ain't gonna hold you. Me and my
But if you're normal,
So what's
and I think people that make 250 or 300 are normal, actually.
Me and my homegirls just talked about this. So she wanted a tote. And he was like, okay, I'll get you a tote to the guy that she's currently talking to. Do you know he sent her a Marc Jacobs tote? And she said, nigga, do you have Marc Jacobs in your closet? Like, why would you disrespect me like that? Like, nigga, I have a Neverfull. I have a Louis.
Wait, sorry, hold on. Who is this? And
I'm not going to say who.
Oh, no, I thought you said
it's a friend.
Oh, a friend of yours?
A friend of mine is dating a guy.
How long they've been dating?
3-4 months now.
No, I wouldn't talk to somebody like that. That's fucking insane.
She talked to him and was like, "Do you have a Marc Jacobs in your closet? You don't. So why would a Marc Jacobs be okay for me?"
I'm not trying to shit on your homegirl.
Okay,
but I am a little bit exhausted with women's expectations of what they deserve.
But what if she,
as far as monetary gifts go,
okay,
or as far as things go when they're dating niggas with money? So I got a few homegirls that are in that sex work world.
Yep.
And they're the only ones that talk like that.
I think
when it gets,
and I don't want to call them civilians
because they're so
women who are not in sex work are absolutely leaning into relationships like prostitutes and like sex workers now.
Interesting.
Even though,
so I mentioned sex workers, by the way, because my friends that are sex workers don't really lead with an open heart. They were like,
yeah, they lead with, what are you going to do for me? I think there are a lot of women right now leading in wanting a relationship with how you going to take care of me. If you can't make my life better, then what are we doing? Like,
what does the person do that she asked for this bag from?
She has her own money.
No, not her.
Oh, what does he do?
Yeah.
He is a mortgage broker.
And he had to buy her a fucking...
Well, to be fair...
3 months in?
Do you know what's crazy? And this is where it's tough. She said that, and so he got her a Goyard.
What is that?
She hates the color. It's a green Goyard.
I mean...
She hates the color, but he got her a Goyard instead of that Marc Jacobs. So she did put, like, her kind of, not her foot down, but she did express what she wants, what she expected.
Fine, I'll say this.
And he went and got her.
If this was my son, or if this was my homeboy, I call him a fucking simp.
Ooh,
really?
A simp.
Deadass.
How do you as a woman then get what you expect out of a man without laying those things down?
Why does anyone fucking owe you a designer bag in 3 months?
Well, he was going to buy her. Marc Jacobs is a designer, just a different type of
designer. I know. I'm sorry, a high-end designer. Honestly, whatever, bro. I've got a $500 Marc Jacobs dress. Like, I don't understand how to...
Bitch, a dress?
Yeah.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's expensive for a dress.
It wasn't ready to wear. I remember exactly where I bought it. It was expensive for a dress, and I loved it, and it's a piece I wear all the time. But anyway, I say all this to say, I just find the requirements, like, bro, I don't even want to say, because I feel like I'm about to sound like a fucking...
No, say it.
What the fuck are you offering a nigga? How are you so great that a nigga really got to fucking buy you that? By the way, you are hearing for a woman that has definitely required money before when I was younger for sex, required gifts, things like that. But like, to go off on a nigga 3 months in about what type of bag he got you, I'm glad she got it. But like, you're not going to end up with that nigga. You curse him out and then he
literally was like, do you have Marc Jacobs in your closet? Then why the fuck would you think that you should buy me a Marc Jacobs?
Okay, so what's your reaction?
I was shocked.
By?
But
you worked, I guess.
To see that she got what she wanted, I do always say,
well, she don't want that nigga then.
No, I mean,
you wouldn't talk to him.
And that's possible. But
you receive the gift and accept it.
But to me, I think it is important to, if you have a certain way in which you want your partner to shower you or show up for you or be in a relationship, it's easier to set those boundaries out the gate. And if he doesn't want to abide by them, y'all could be done.
This isn't partnership.
So you don't want a
nigga with money.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Most women right now want a nigga with money, want a nigga that's going to shower them, want a nigga that's going to spoil them, want somebody who's going to help them with their bills.
So I guess
a lot of women want that.
This is where I
and
guess
then let's blame the patriarchy.
There's a differentiation in what you're looking for. Most women that I'm meeting seem to be wanting love, wanting a decent man. We are complaining all the time how niggas ain't shit because we want someone great. However, I don't think there's a way in hell that you have a situation like this where you pretty much threaten a nigga, that, you know what I'm saying? Then they do this to where you ever respect them.
I think
I don't think I could ever respect a nigga that I've literally talked to tricks like this.
No, but that's why I am saying I think the modern day woman is going into dating with the expectations of the men that they are pursuing to be more of their tricks and their providers than actual loving partners.
You think the modern
day woman is looking for a man
to trick
that can provide, which I think is honestly just
why is providing
I'm saying
a Goyard over Mark Jacobs.
But when I say that, it's because as women who can pay for their own, can do their own, and when we talk about dating our equals or being with men that we think are us, it make the same amount of money than us or more, when women provide themselves a certain thing, they do want their men to do that or more. And I think we're leaning.
And you didn't even tell them what you want.
I think we're leaning into the fact of, and men can blame themselves for this too. I think there's a lot of men that lean to gifts, lean to paying bills, lean into what they can do in terms of provision, providing because a lot of them can only show up that way.
So how do women then show up? How do we then, are we just hot?
For a lot of men, look, Wolf, you're shaking your head. For a lot of men,
I guess
a lot of
woman?
what people want.
You want just a hot woman?
No. But
that's usually all they are is nice and pretty.
That's it?
That's usually all a woman offers.
Is that what you want?
No,
but
what do you want?
We're talking about So real quick, and maybe this is a conversation too with other men that you've talked to and stuff. What does it seem like men are seeking from women then? If women are seeking their bills paid, to be spoiled, purses and all these things, what do majority of the men y'all talk to outside of maybe look and pussy?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think men really know, to be honest. Like, beyond sex, like I don't think they really have the wisdom to think further than that, to be real.
I disagree heavy.
Okay, what do you think?
Because you know, you've had girlfriends, you've had just tings. You know which one was which, and you know which one you approach with how, right?
Yeah.
So you know what you wanted.
No, I did, but most of my male friends, though, it's like I don't think they really have a clue. I really don't. I think they should.
Okay, that's honest. And you know what? I actually think the same with the women in my life. I think the women in my life.
I think nobody knows what the fuck they want.
Like,
men and women.
I
think a lot. I'm just saying, gender-wise, this isn't a gender-specific thing.
Yeah.
It's both genders.
But I have noticed over time that I only think I got what I want, what I wanted, because I was very specific this go round. And a lot of the times in my life, I really was like, we've said this even together, like, hey, I've done this in my life. I've been successful. Like, I need this same thing in a partner. That was all I got. Old Bay made bread, and that was it. I had to be so much more specific when manifesting, and like, I'd even use the word praying the next go round. It wasn't that I didn't ask for someone successful. It was like successful and generous with their time with me, generous with and just not enough, with their resources, like all of it. It had to be more broad. But it would also, when I said that, it wasn't because I was being greedy about what I wanted from that man. I was more so thinking of what we could make together. Because I need to date someone successful, in my opinion, because I want to build with that person in the same type of arena. I don't want to come in and just buy a house with a nigga that's got $100 to his name. I don't.
Girl, me neither.
But before, when I wanted a successful dude, it was because my brain was like your friend. I still wanted love, but I wanted that nigga to shower me with things.
Right.
That, to me, is when you kind of get this shift. What are you looking for when you ask for a man with money?
I think it's also different, too, because we want to excel professionally. We make our own money. I think for a lot of my friends, they would be fine with the housewife life. And they don't aspire to start their own businesses or work in corporate forever. A part of them do want to be taken care of. And I think there are a lot of women who would rather just be taken care of than struggle. And so that's maybe why they're leaning.
I empathize with that too. But I will say that, like, my mom was a housewife, right? And there was a lot of times where I would kind of get, not angry, resentful, because I kind of felt like when I got older, I was working hard and she couldn't really understand it, or I would struggle with things and she wasn't understanding it because she's a housewife 35 years, right? But the struggle versus the happiness. My mom was in a happy, healthy marriage. If all you're thinking about is a man that takes over the job that you don't like, where's the happiness?
Baby. Baby. But this is the problem. This is the I'd rather cry in a Rolls Royce than cry in a Honda.
I don't really
like
believe I don't believe that that's real.
No, but I'm saying that's the trope that's being
that's
put
bird
out.
shit.
That's what's being put out though, and a lot of people are leaning into the bird way of things. Like we are literally pedestaling.
That's some bird shit.
No, we are pedestaling baby mamas. We are pedestaling
the rapper's girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're pedestaling broken homes.
And this is the thing too.
For lifestyle.
When I see single women on a vacation, most of my vacations this year I've taken with my partner.
And guess what? Guess what society thinks? Oh, I wonder what trick paid for that. Who sponsored that?
Sometimes, but the world is changing, and I'm gonna say where my brain goes. Every time I meet single women on vacation, of course, black girls, I'm talking to them immediately. All of them are like, really successful at what they do. They're living they're very fucking happy. Them bitches got their fucking Neverfull or whatever coat that they got. They really lit. Like them bitches at the same luxury resorts that I'm using my Marriott discount on, okay? I am using that employee friends.
Ain't nothing wrong with a discount.
But I'm just saying, like, these girls are living a life that's amazing. They're happy. They're doing their thing. You know it. You be on boats with your friends. Like, this is a real way that women do exist.
Right.
Women are very independent this go around. Like, you're not about to tell me you just happy in a fucking Bentley because a nigga bought it for you. Like, single bitches that get in their own, they're fucking really lit, dog.
Both can exist, though.
Both can exist.
And
both do exist.
Because you did say, like, you can't see someone truly subscribing to that. But I've seen it in just instances.
Oh, and it being happy. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I think that can exist.
I think
too.
both can exist.
You think they could be happy with someone that just because of the money?
I think
but
both
I think
can
it
exist.
Yeah.
I do.
I don't know if that's. I guess I don't believe it.
I do believe
I
that
totally understand too.
money can bring about a happiness. Do I think in every aspect the relationship will be healthy and happy? I don't think that's the case in any relationship. I think you're always going to have ebbs and flows. But I do think that there are people where that would bring happiness to them. And I'm not going to hold you for whatever bullshit you have to deal with. It gets a little bit easier to deal with a nigga who doing for you than a nigga who ain't doing for you that you got to motherfucking take care of like he one of the kids that you pushed out your coochie.
Did y'all watch Love is Blind Habibi?
No, I saw an ad for it though.
I'm going to make it quick. I'm not going to drag it. But because all of them are Muslim, a lot of them...
It's arranged, right?
No. Love is Blind is already arranged.
Okay, yeah.
But they don't kiss when they meet. They don't stay in the same room. Like, you get to see the principles right there. But there is an episode in the first day this girl met this guy. He goes, what do you like to do for fun? What are your passions? She goes, I love to dance. I love to be free. I love to have fun. And he goes, you love to dance? I don't like it. He said that the first day. They never really spoke about it again. It was the reason they broke up. And she literally said, me and Brianda were debating each other. She was like, how the fuck can you not give up something for love, for happiness, whatever? I'm like, bro, identity is something that women lose when they give it up, right?
Yep.
The woman literally broke up with him over dancing. They were about to get married. They went to the honeymoon, meeting family, everything. I say that because...
that probably made her happy.
I don't believe when you could be with an ain't shit nigga and have money and it's really that lit. I don't believe it. I don't see it. I don't believe it to be real. I know homegirls that have dated ball players, rappers, all that shit. They're always complaining. There's always an emptiness. If this is not something they subscribe to. If you don't love your nigga fucking 100 bitches or whatever, but that's it. The high is the trip he took that you could post. The high is your new teeth. The high is whatever you got bought. And then you live off of that high. But you don't even live off of it for yourself. You live off it to show everyone else that you're doing okay. I actually really don't believe it. Some of my single friends are really going through it right now. Holiday times, feeling alone, a bad breakup. In those two, I'm sorry, one of them's more happy.
Oh, no. That's why I said single by choice is a thing. We talked about that towards the end. I do believe people can be happier single than in a relationship that it's not happy. But I do think men with money and women that lean into those type of relationships because of the finances, there is a happiness that I think can come from those relationships. And I don't think they're all bad. Both things can exist.
To your point, it's almost also really hard to desensitize those two true realities.
To differentiate.
Do you think white people are like this? Do you think this is like shade room shit?
Yeah.
No, bitch, this is why they go to the big schools so that they can land a nigga that's gonna have a good job.
I mean, with the whole
blue eyes,
the
what
Ivy
is it?
League,
you gotta do extra.
6'5",
like, I'm
blue
not gonna
eyes.
hold you. I feel like I'm on both Twitters right now. I'm starting to cross over because I be trying to follow. Like, I need to dilute my feed. What's going on the other side of the world? There is so much conversation with black women pushing each other to get shit out of niggas that sometimes I don't see. I see it from like the Euro escort side of TikTok. But like regular American white girls, if they're living that life, it doesn't feel like it's so much.
You know why? Because you
got
got niggas like Tyrese Halliburton. They go for a mid-ass white bitch.
Damn.
And that's the
I don't know
other
who that
thing.
is.
When you have people with money, they go for the mid bitches. Bruh, he just posted up with like 3 6s. So when you're a white woman, unfortunately, you have the privilege of, because of your whiteness, being able to bag a nigga with money.
Oh my God.
Bro, with no effort.
I don't want to say she's ugly.
Being able to not lead with money because maybe you have generational.
Niggas like white girls like this.
No. He just did a video with three white women.
Oh.
That was mid as fuck. That wasn't even his girlfriend.
This is his girlfriend.
No, he was with 3 white women that he met at the club, bruh. It said, "Love you, 50 Cent," and was like drunk, lit with 3 bitches. Bro, look up Tyrese Halliburton, 3 bitches. 3 whites. Not the girl. Bruh, look up 3. What? I don't know what you want to put in your Google.
You do what you want.
Tyrese. Put in Tyrese 50 Cent.
And his 3 friends send a message.
Friends
video?
these nuts. Friends these nuts.
She probably don't care.
Bro, look at them bitches. Because they was white, they got the access to a nigga worth $300 million.
He's worth $300 million.
200, but same thing. 200 for 3 years.
No, I want your friend to find him now.
This is what I'm saying.
That goddamn Goyard.
This is what I'm saying,
I
bitch.
want a diamond bag.
No, bitch, she's black. And so we have to demand shit because we don't have the white privilege to just show up and be the bare minimum. Come be mediocre. Come from, and mind you, these white women probably come from wealth, so they don't have to lean in with money. A lot of us don't have that. You know what I mean?
That's the crazy part.
Bro, that's the crazy part.
Okay, so here's the thing. White women must be more tactful with it in a way that
no, they
like,
for sure are.
They are. Their
in,
mothers have been doing this for years.
Bro, and
work. We live in Montecito. Do you even know where that is?
Yo, shut up.
No, I'm not joking, Mandy. When I went to Schultz's wedding, it was in a place called Montecito. Never heard of this? I got there. I thought I was in HBO Max white woman heaven.
I thought you was in Bravo.
Even his wife's lovely parents, by the way. Even the way they spoke made me feel poor.
Mm-hmm.
No shit.
They said something about diving for lobsters, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah,
that's like, but they were really sweet people, and they were really welcoming, obviously, to their home. This is just their reality. They just rich.
No shit.
You're looking at this, you're watching this shit in real time, and I'm like, "Oh, dog."
So that's the thing.
This ain't how niggas talk. You put me in that house, I'm gonna be like, "Bitch, we was dying for lobsters."
So that's the thing. And the men with money want to feel like they're around somebody that knows how to exist around that, where it's not new. And unfortunately, a lot of us don't have that experience growing up.
Girl, did your homegirl, bitch?
You know,
not what she
I'm just
like
saying.
That.
So real quick, we're going to get into some history, baby.
Real quick.
The history of Christmas sex. I only thought it was right because while y'all about to be kissing under the mistletoe, you know, sneaking away after your kids open their presents and they playing with them, y'all gonna sneak to the bedroom and get a little quickie in for the holidays. I wanted to kind of bring up the history of sex. And I just have 3 little quick ways, which, bitch, this shit been happening. The shit crazy. It's wild. And y'all need to look into the history of this shit. So we going to go all the way back to the Roman Empire for the first one. So for the Romans, 1 week at the end of December was reserved for merrymaking. From the 17th to the 23rd of December every year, the festival of Saturnalia, look it up, celebrated the god Saturn. There are many similarities between Saturnalia and Christmas, including using boughs of holly as decoration, giving gifts, and feasting. It started as a one-day event to honor Saturn, the Roman god of farming and the harvest. It included a sacrifice of young pigs at a temple dedicated to Saturn, which were eaten at the public feast the next day. At the end of the year, Rome was placed to party. So social norms went out the window as the city took on a carnivalesque atmosphere. Excessive drinking, feasting, cross-dressing, and orgies were commonplace during this time. Weezy's like,
Christmas is for the trans hoes.
Hello. The Roman poet Martial published that during the Saturnalia, he felt that the liberal spirit caused by the festival made the lascivious nature of many of his
this is a wordful, buddy.
No
you said
shit.
lascivious. What nigga is this?
Bitch, lascivious, bitch. For 1 week, here's the other part that I found crazy. Y'all ready? The slaves.
Oh.
What, bitch? They wore, this is crazy too, based on our history. The slaves wore pointy hats, to signify them as recently made freemen, and they would get to partake in the same salacious behavior as their masters.
But this was white slaves.
No.
No.
No, you don't think there was black
Roman
slaves?
history?
Wait, there was no... Was there not black people in Rome? Rome? Wait, there was white slaves?
I'm just hoping. I'm trying to keep it light and fun. A white slave would be a fun story.
A white slave. Okay, so the white slaves... No, because then they wore the pointy hats, bitch, and now...
I'm sorry, we're trying to rebrand.
Why our motherfuckers can't wore the pointy hats? Anyways, the slaves wore pointy hats to signify them as recently made freemen, and they would partake in the same salacious behaviors as
this is saying 389 AD. That was white slaves.
No. So it says, though, that between this time, the Christian Roman Emperor Theodosius, whatever, the Christian Roman Emperor Theo went ahead and banned all of these activities. And this is when they actually say that Christian monotheism and monogamy arose.
I'm sorry, I had to sidetrack in Google, my ADD.
Uh-huh.
Slaves in Rome were prisoners of war.
Oh.
Sailors captured by pirates or people outside of the Roman territory. But in hard times, Roman citizens would raise money by selling their children to slavery and then buying them back.
God damn. Well, now you made it real dark. Not the children was the slaves. So the children...
I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, it wasn't us. This next one is really interesting, y'all, because we talking about Santa Claus. So for the Christians, y'all could be real mad here.
That don't turn me on.
But let me tell y'all about how Santa Claus pretty much had the name. He became known as the patron of Saint, not Saint Croix, but the patron saint, the patron saint of prostitutes. Let me get into it.
Santa Claus?
Santa Claus.
Is this from the Onion or the Chive, whatever it's called? This real?
Onion,
the Onion or the Chive? What's
the fake
Onion
news?
is a fake news outlet.
I want you to know.
Santa was a
there's sources. No, there's
a prostitution whore.
No, he was not a prostitution whore. He was trying to keep his daughters from being prostitutes.
Oh,
so let me tell you how he did that. So the most
this why they got hoes.
Oh wait, it's possible. The 3 daughters. He was like, "We not turning y'all into a hoe or a hoe." There we go, bitch.
Man,
so
history is amazing.
It is. So the most fascinating story related to current day Santa involves Saint Nicholas coming to the aid of a poor man who could not afford the dowry for his 3 daughters. Without funds, the daughters were destined to remain unmarried and would likely turn to a life of prostitution. Upon hearing of their plight, Nicholas decided to help their first daughter when she came of age. To avoid embarrassing the family with a public display, Nicholas went to the house under the cover of night and threw a purse filled with gold through a window for the family to discover the next morning. Some retellings of the story have Nicholas returning 3 consecutive nights with a bag for each daughter, others having him returning as each girl came of age. Either way, attempting to discover the identity of their benefactor, the father of this family lied awake on the 3rd evening for the 3rd daughter. In this version, Nicholas learns of the father's plans and decides to drop the bag down the chimney instead of throwing it through the window. Another version describes the daughters washing their stockings that evening and hanging them over the embers to dry, which is where we get the stockings over the fireplace.
Oh, so it's supposed
and
to be
him
nasty.
coming down the thing. The bag of gold then falls into one of the stockings. This is how St. Nicholas became known as the patron saint of prostitutes.
Or St. Nick the Dick.
St. Nick the Dick?
St. Nick the Dick is crazy.
Sorry, I don't know.
Now listen, Santa Claus, the ho-ho-hos, all the things, you know, that's what it is. The Romans going wild. I think it's interesting. If y'all want to look up, I had something else to give, and maybe I'll add this on Patreon. But the Inuits of Central Arctic also did a really fascinating thing.
Why? Because she said
around the
Inuits?
holidays. What
is it?
Inuits is a thing.
Is it Inuits?
I'm just laughing because this is such a word. Like this whole thing.
Bitch, first off, I'm reading a lot, learning history.
No,
okay?
I'm glad you're taking the brunt
But
of it.
Inuit is a real word. The Inuit is like...
No, I'm just saying.
The Inuit is
this
a tribe or
this
something.
This is a lot. Latidius, whatever you say earlier, it's a lot.
Lascivious? I know the word lascivious.
No, I'm just saying. With my braces, I couldn't have done this. So
well, you can't even say decision.
Thank you for joining. Let me try to close out. Let me try to do our first close
Okay.
out.
Well, this isn't the first one. This is now the 3rd one.
No, my first close out.
Oh, your first close out.
Get into character. Sally sold seashells. Everybody, if you would like horrible decisions,
Damn.
please join us on patreon.com/horrible decisions. We've got your favorite old show back there. And we want to thank you for watching today's episode of Decisions.
That is awful.
Only 15 more months.
That is why the commercials you've been hearing on Black Effect are not my voice.
Thank you guys. We hope that y'all have a very happy holidays. And as usual, we are wrapping the year with our favorite moments that took place in 2024. So next week, you get to hear those from us. And we are looking forward to seeing you guys in 2025.
Check us out for our letters every Wednesday. See ya.
And thank you. Decisions, baby.
Decisions.
Decisions.
DSICONI.
Decisions. Decisions.
There we go.
Decisions.
Because you know my French hoe.
French is easier, huh?
Bye. If you are a patron member, that's right, go on over to patreon.com/horrible decisions. That's where you can get all of the X-rated, raunchy discussions about sex. It's bonus, bitches! And it's horrible decisions, baby. Welcome
Horrible
back.
decisions with braces are going to let people know that it's post-rebrand. They're going to be like, oh, if Weezy has braces, that's horrible decisions from after the rebrand. I feel like my braces tell a little too much.
I don't think we have any more episodes, though, at all with you without braces. All of them, you have braces.
No, I mean, like, if you just see a clip or something.
Oh, you start to age it.
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't mad at it.
I'm ready to get rid of them.
I ain't mad at it. This is the last episode. Well, goddamn, Eden. You break it, you buy it. Don't just playing. This is the last episode of 2024.
It's not too late. I know Mandy is in Atlanta by now, but we're not recording too late. I know y'all want shit timely.
We are literally recording right before. I am like 9 days away from my move-ish. And so by the time you hear this.
Is so exciting and so stressful.
I'm not going to hold you. It's a motherfucking pain in my ass.
What would you rather do, pack or unpack?
Well, considering I had to pack. Oh, I guess I have to unpack too.
Why wouldn't you?
Bitch, I'm thinking of the loading and the unloading of that motherfucking truck.
Pack,
I'm like,
unpacking.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I would rather
better.
unpack because with packing, I have to decide what I'm keeping and what I'm throwing away. And as I have all this stuff in these boxes, right? I'm looking and I'm like, bitch, I still got a lot of shit not in boxes. What am I doing?
Bro.
It's fucking awful.
Unpacking,
I'm excited about because I get to decorate. My place that I'm moving into is 3 times the size of my apartment now. And so having all of this space, like I'm so excited. But yeah, I enjoy decorating. So yeah, I would say I prefer unpacking than packing.
I feel like unpacking after a move, it's like, damn, you don't want to bring clutter into the new house. So that's why it's like, shit. Even when you unpack, you still throw shit away.
Oh, I already know.
I just unpacked when I moved my mom and I into these new apartments in LA. Literally, I was unpacking and my mom, we're right on top of each other. Let's just say it's 205 and 305. So I see my mom, I'm like, hey. She's like, I'm 4 boxes down. So she counts it by the boxes, right? I go in the closet, the shit's collapsing on me. I'm like, you just throwing shit. You have to pick
she
a
just
place.
putting shit in the closet.
First of all, in her defense, to be in your 70s and try to be a minimalist, not gonna happen.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know how the people our age do it. Like, I've been in my apartment for 4 years now, and bitch, you would think a 4-person family lives in there. The way I got books, clothes, shoes, like. I also, and I'm judging y'all, whoever is here, if I go to your house, like me and Crystal be fighting. I get that you live alone and you're a single woman living alone. You need more than 4 forks, 4 spoons, 4 knives.
She only got 4?
Bro, 4, bro. The bitch got like 2 cups, like 3 plates. When I go into a single person home, I'm judging you if I gotta fight you for a fork because you gotta wash it because you ain't got at least 30. As an adult, I need you to have 30 of each. 30 spoons, 30 knives, 30 everything,
Listen,
bitch,
I've had one of the most
goddamn
bougie conversations. There's this white girl, I kick it from time to time. She's her parents are rich. She lives in Beverly Hills in a condo, right?
Okay.
Go to her house. We're going there for an after party after the club. She didn't have more than 4, a set of 4, right?
Bro.
I'm like, girl, why do you only have 4? And she said just like this. I'll never forget it. You know it's not the money. It's not the money. I just don't need more. And I was like, you know what? We all need to start saying that though. I don't need more. Literally.
You can say it with other stuff, but there are 2 different sizes of forks. There are about 3 different sizes of spoons. I'm not going with you.
Not the
way
money.
I eat, and this is me and an OCD that I have, bro. I want to eat ice cream with a little spoon. My cereal or soups with a big spoon. My rice.
I need a full.
My rice. I need a certain. I got a little short fork, and then with my noodles, I like to spin them in the long fork,
bro.
Bitch,
utensils.
Eden, fix your goddamn
flatware. My flatware is really. I got the heavy kind. That was the adult thing.
Hold on, there's different butter knives. There's some with no serrated. Serrated is the word. But what do you serrated? You know, like with the little dips, with the little. You know how you have steak knives, butter knives, but there's like 2 different types of butter knives where sometimes it's real smooth and sometimes it got the little ridges.
Sometimes it's sharp, sometimes it ain't.
Yeah, I need the different levels even on my butter knives.
I need the levels.